Here with NJIT head coach Steve Lanther and players Leah Horton and Nicole Matika after the Highlanders' big 59-54 win over Texas Pan American, the Highlanders' third straight victory. Steve, just a couple of opening comments from you about the game today.
Yeah, going into it, very good squad. They're preseason number 2 in the Western Athletic Conference. They're very aggressive, very athletic, really put forth a lot of energy and effort on defense. So we knew we had to take care of the basketball coming in. Thought we did a really good job of that for the most part. Down the stretch, we turned it over a little bit, but overall 15 turnovers for the game against that pressure. Was really pleased with that. And I think we controlled the boards for the most part, where there was a 4 or 5 minute stretch where I think we got a little tired and they got some offensive rebounds and stuff. But overall, did a great job. They've got number 11, Shantae Goff is a first team, all WAC player. Very good player for them. And Kim Tullis really, she got 22 but took 22 shots to get it. So did a great job taking care of that. And then I thought we executed really well. We got Leah. Leah was so efficient today on the offensive end. Got her the ball in the right spots, and she knocked him down. And Nicole, obviously, I told her she's the definition of efficient. And she's really stepped up being one of our primary scorers now, and we need her to shoot the ball a lot. Okay, and they were really face guard, and they knew how good of a shooter she was, and she still got 14.
Okay. The first thing that steps out in my mind is that you hit 9 of 17 from 3. Those were huge, and a lot of those 3-pointers that you hit, including Nicole's huge one down the stretch, which they cut it to 3. Yes. She hit that 3, made it to 6, gave you a little bit of breathing room again. But just talk a little bit about your proficiency from the outside and how big was that today? Yeah,
and I thought we weren't rushing our 3-point shots. I thought we were moving the basketball, and they were off ball reversals or kickouts from the interior post player. So that makes it a good 3s. And we've got good players shooting the right shots. Nicole's was huge on that, and then coming right back down between Nicole's and Cameron's 3-pointers. Obviously, that was probably the difference in the game down the stretch.
Is that and also too? I think there's 6 different girls or 5 different girls that hit 3-pointers. And is that the diversity of having all those girls that have the ability to hit from the outside? Does that make you obviously a better team?
It does, because we really try to stretch them out, because early on they have to concentrate and shut down Leah, but now with Cameron and Nicole really stretching the defense, it makes it really difficult to defend. And the next thing, Leah's going to ask to take 3s as well, I'm sure.
Well, she's getting closer. Okay. Nicole, from your standpoint, it's a 3-game win streak, and I don't think there's any coincidence in the fact that the team is playing better because you're playing better. Can you talk a little bit about the way you've now stepped up over the last 3 games, and especially in a game like you had today?
Yeah, I mean, I don't really know what's happening when I'm making the 3s, but I guess it's because I'm more confident. I'm getting the ball, and today it was really teamwork. I was getting the ball from Teeny, and when I hit the big 3, she passed it to me, and I don't know, I'm more confident now, and I hope I keep shooting the ball well.
And how much has that confidence helped you to make this little step up you had over the last couple of games?
A lot. I mean, past years, I wasn't that confident because we had another post players, and now I'm playing more, and I guess that's why.
Okay. So. Does it help you stepping out and being able to knock down 3s, knowing fully well that you got somebody down low like Leah that's going to make shots?
Yes. Yeah, because I always know that Leah is there. She is really good rebounder, so I know that she will rebound the ball if I miss. And well.
Okay. Leah, from your standpoint, you got the ball in very good scoring position today, and how much of a lot of them were passes that went over the defense. You were able to catch and shoot from real close. How important was that for you to get good offensive positioning first, and then being able to make the shots?
Yeah, I think when I do have offensive position, I think my other post players do a great job of putting the ball right where I can get to it. And that's really, really important because, a little bit too high, a little bit too low, it could be a turnover. So, we work on it in practice religiously, and it shows in a game that we really do work on it a lot. So.
Okay. In your eyes, what do you think the biggest reason is for now this last 3-game win streak?
I think as a team as a whole, we're coming together a lot better. I think in the beginning, we would get a win here, a win there, And I think we've really been focusing in practice, trying to polish, different parts of our offense and getting players the ball who can score in our offense. So I think, just as a team as a whole, we're definitely coming together, and it's showing out on the court. So.
Okay. Steve, in the past, like let's say, you came off of a losing streak. It was a tough go. You had some tough games on the road. Okay, it could have very, very easily that losing streak could have steamrolled and gone the opposite direction, and who knows what the record would have been at this point. Okay, now you rebounded really well. You won a game on the road, won 2 at home. What does that say about the makeup of your team, that they did not buckle under the pressure of that losing streak?
Yeah, I think that's a testament to our character and work ethic, and we talked a lot about it. And I think really our turning point was probably against Clemson. We played extremely well against Seton Hall, who's ranked 23rd in the country now, and Clemson, who obviously athletic coast conference, big time program, and played extremely well. And I think even though we lost those games, it gave us confidence that we could really compete against anybody. And now I think they're realizing the opportunity that we have, that we may have lost those 2 games, but they were great competition. And now we've got games that if we play well, we can compete and win. And I think that confidence from playing really tough schedules helping us now.
Also, the schedule is now a little bit favorable in your case, and the fact that you're going to have 3 games in a row at home. How much does that help, knowing fully well you're playing games here?
Yeah, obviously great. I mean, you don't have to worry about flying, getting delays, that type of stuff. And anytime you're home, you're comfortable, relaxed. You don't have to deal with the traffic and the weather. So obviously, it should be a home court advantage, and I think it is with this squad.
Guys, thank you very much. Congratulations on a great win. And keep it going.
Thanks, Joe.